I have watched freedom writers' films to identify their role of leadership and analyze the key problems by using Bowman and Bell's frames such as structure and human resource frame. I would like to explain how different perspectives approach or study this problem from different aspects. Before analyzing freedom writers, I would like to mention main idea of this film. Freedom Writers is a powerful film which based on true story of Erin and Crewell, who is young and passionate teacher. The film indicated that the teacher can motivate her students and helps them to realize their potential despite challenging or poverty, violence, arms, and gang involvement. And there are main characteristics of freedom writers, like Erin Crewell, she is a teacher. Mrs. Margaret Campbell, she is head of department. Carla John, she is superintendent of the Long Beach Unified School District, and the students Eva, Mario, Sergio, and so on. And I identified the main problems, three main problems. First of all, racial tension and gang violence. When I watched this film, I noticed that when students came into the classroom, they immediately grouped according to their ethnicity, such as Latino, African American, and white. Our second problem is lack of educational support and low expectation. Low expectation and some administrative members and teachers consider that it is waste of time, waste of resource to spend for these students because they are not desire it. And third problem is resistant to change. School has own rules, policy, and strict curriculum guidance. All of them must follow these rules. Even though the education institution has high reputable organization before adopting this integration program. Why did encounter these problems? One of the reason I think it's related to structural dilemma, such as differentiation versus integration. As Pullman and Dell mentioned that at absence of collaboration is the structural problem. Differentiation occurs not only among of students but among of teachers as based on their teaching experience. And other dilemma is underuse versus overload. Lack of expectation leads to face underuse. Also, and other side, students were overloaded with personal challenging like family issues, poverty, violence, and so on. Let's analyze their leadership roles. First of all, let's start Erin teacher. She understand that there is a huge empathy gap among of students because they always blame each other. And she decided to play one game. She gave the question, and after this game question based on their experience, struggles, pains, after this game students understand that it doesn't matter whether white or black, they face the same challenges and same issues. And then Erin knows that if she wants to teach something, and she should know what they want, what they need. And as Bowman and Melson and first assumption of human resources mentioned, the organization exists to serve human needs rather than converse. That's why she gives him some daily book and requires to write their life experience, struggles and pains. And after reading students their book, she notes that students lost faith in education in school, and there is huge gap between school needs and students needs. School needs just want to remove to leave these students, and students need to thrive in this environment. And she eliminate this problem, organize some outside school trip by giving permission Dr. Caron on, and invite some people who live the same struggle with this student, and they share their own approach, own solution. It helps these students improve self-confidence and motivation. And after all of this, Erin created environment of freedom, and she encouraged all of the students to read a Diary of Anne Frank book, and then requires that all of her students and write her own daily book. She can create a freedom environment and by using a human resources frame and also not only human resources frame and also structural frame. And because achieving her goals, she agreed to work to a job even she didn't hesitate to lose her father's faith and her husband. She focused on her goals and tried to achieve it. Another characteristic is Mrs. Margaret Campbell. Her approach rely on structured frame. She relies on organization, hierarchy, and control, or follow structured rules and obey a school policy. In terms of Dr. Carol John, try to keep balance between human resources and structure frame. On the structure frame, he upholds organization efficiency and policy-driven leadership. On the other side, human resource frame, he also give prioritize as students and teachers' needs. It's in terms of my perspectives on this problem. If I were a teacher, I try to involve my husband in this process, organize some outdoor architecture seminars or class for the students on weekends, and her husband tried to teach something. It helps her improve self-confidence. And another solution, I think, instead of teaching third and first grades, I would like to take first grade class back, and in order to cultivate more freedom writers, as in this time first freedom writers as also include this process, and it helps to improve of their motivation and self-confidence, also academic grades. As another in terms of structural frames, if I were Dr. Carol or principal of this school, I try to make some certain change in the policy and curriculum according to this international program, because effective organization should keep adaptation and for new situation, and by using best strategy, technology, and create environment for this environment. Thank you for your attention.